Hello everyone, I am Ms. Chavan Snehal Nandakumar and my today's topic is women empowerment. Now, tell me, are women in India really empowered? I don't think so. Because in this century, in this time, some women in rural areas are still kept away from their rights. They are not treated well. The systems like dowry systems, harassment, the killing, murdering, etc., are still going on in some of the rural areas. Child marriages, girls when they are 16, 17 years old, just in this childhood age, they are married to the persons, they are married to men who are very, very aged than them. Is this women empowerment? Yes, I agree. In some of the areas, in urban areas, the development has taken place. Women are given their rights. They know their rights. They know that they can stand for themselves. They are having that freedom. They are having the capabilities. They are given that state. They are educated and can stand for themselves. But what about those women who are still in rural areas, who are not having their rights? Let me tell you one of the incident from our village. There was a person, like he was 24 to 25 years old, and was married to a girl who was just 16 years old. Just 16 years old. That girl, she got married to him. After 1 month of marriage, he started harassing him. First thing, he asked for dowry from her parents. The girl belonged to very poor family, and the boy, he was like a bit good. His family conditions were good, so he was harassing the girl. He was passing taunts to her, not respecting her. Even he was beating her. He used to come, he used to drink a lot of alcohol, beers, and then he used to come and he used to beat her. Now, the girl, she was so small that she could not even say anything. She told her parents, but her parents were like, girls have to adjust. Is this a thing? Why always a girl have to adjust for the things which she should not? Not only that, there are many other cases. Like some of the girls, they are not even sent to schools. Why? Because she is a girl. She's not sent to schools. She's kept away from education. And we all know how important education is in someone's life. Say it's a girl or a boy, he or she has the right to education. In spite of all the laws which are made by the Indian government, these things are happening in India. In this era, in this 2024, in this era also, if these things are taking place, then are women really empowered? We all celebrate in this 20th century our Independence Day. 15th August as our Independence Day. But are women's independent? Have they got the independence? Today also, when it's 8 o'clock, when it's 7 o'clock, a girl is asked to stay in the house. Yeah, I know it's not safe, but what is the reason they are not safe? The people, the boys, the men's. Now, is it the girl's fault or the fault of the man that he's not with proper intentions? So, in spite of all these things, today also the girls, they are facing a lot of issues. There was a movie called Thappad. In that movie, the actress, she took divorce from her husband just because he slapped him. Just because he slapped her. Now, many of the people said, is this just a slap? Just a slap is the reason for taking the divorce. But when she told about her experiences, she said initially she was very career oriented. Then she got married to that man. And when she got married, she left all her dreams. And she was all into the man's family. She sacrificed everything just to keep him happy. Now, the man who should treat her with respect, love, that man, he slapped her. He used to disrespect her. Now, is this the thing what women get for their sacrifices? No, right? So I would say really the women are not at all empowered. Many of the people will say that when we give rights to women, they are crossing the limits. But isn't it the same with the men? If you can give a man all the right to education, if you can give him all the freedom, all the independence, then why not to a girl? Why not to a woman? And we have so many of the examples like Kalpana Chawla, the examples of Sanika Mujal. There are so many women in all the sectors, sports, like in space missions, everywhere today women are there. There are pilots, there are air hostess. In every field will find women, and they are doing much better than men, isn't it? There was a story कि some people will say कि now these are only traditions, these are only cultures. There were prathas like sati pratha and all. These things are not happening today, but still in some places I would say कि women are not given the right side. So in the name of traditions, in the name of culture, we cannot harass the women, right? We are saying that she is the goddess, like women is the form of goddess, and do we treat her that way? We are not treating women like they are the goddess. We are giving them so many of trouble, so many of restrictions. Then how can we say that women are empowered? And for the women empowerment, now our government has taken many of the rights. Now recently, the Maji Ladki Bahin Yojana by our Chief Minister is launched, and that he said for the purpose of empowering women, he is going to provide a certain amount, okay, every month to the women in their bank accounts. Now for that, like the women who are widows, or we can say who don't have the rights, okay, who are not independent, who cannot stand on their own, these women they will be provided with the funds. Yeah, it's a really very nice thing that government is taking so many of efforts for women's. Now, I have one more story to tell. Even there was a police inspector. He was an inspector. Still, he asked for a dowry, 10 lakh rupees dowry from a girl whom he was going to get married. Now tell me, we common people, we are having police as our saviors. Like we can go and complain against the people who are asking for dowries, all these illegal practices. And if our police inspectors they are performing this kind of acts, then whom will trust? Like so, we really need a good society. We really need men who will support women. So their sister, daughter, wife, in any form. We should support women because women they are also humans and they need your support. That's all they expect. So thank you so much.